If you're someone who deals with chronic pain, you already know how frustrating and honestly how isolating the healthcare system can feel. It often seems like you're just on your own. But what if you could change that? Today, we're going to walk through a tactical guide to help you build your very own expert healthcare team and really take back control.
Okay, so first things first, let's get on the same page. Chronic pain is basically any pain that hangs around or keeps coming back for more than 3 months. But here's the crucial part, the big shift in thinking. Chronic pain isn't just a leftover symptom from an old injury. Nope. It's now recognized as a complex disease in its own right, one that can actually change how your body's nervous system works.
And this is not some small niche problem. Think about this for a second. More than 30% of people worldwide are affected by chronic pain. That's a staggering number. It's one of the top reasons people go to the doctor, which just goes to show you how massive and widespread this challenge really is.
So what's the biggest roadblock to getting effective care? Well, it's that the physical side of pain and the mental, emotional toll it takes, they're often treated in completely separate boxes or silos. This creates this huge gap in care, and it leaves people feeling unheard and just stuck.
This quote right here just nails it. Fragmented care. When your specialists aren't talking to each other, you're the one who ends up falling through the cracks. So that's the gap we're going to learn how to bridge today. Here's our game plan. First, we'll dig into why that care gap even exists. Then, we're getting tactical. We're going to learn how to build your cabinet, how to appoint a quarterback to lead your team, how to assemble your core specialists, and finally, how to master an advocacy playbook so you get the care you actually need.
Okay, let's dive into the big idea here, building your healthcare cabinet. This is all about a really powerful shift in your mindset. You're going to go from being a passive patient, kind of just receiving care, to becoming the active, empowered CEO of your own health journey.
So what's the solution to that fragmented care we talked about? Well, the evidence all points to one thing: a multi-disciplinary team. That just means bringing together different kinds of specialists who all work with you and with each other on the same set of goals. It's an approach that puts you, the patient, right at the center of everything.
All right, every great team needs a leader, right? A coordinator. For your healthcare cabinet, that's going to be your general practitioner, your GP, your main doctor. You need to start thinking of them as your quarterback, the central player who sees the whole field and coordinates the entire team's game plan. And their role is so much more than just writing prescriptions. Your GP is your central coordinator. They're the gatekeeper who makes sure you get referrals to the right specialists. They help you develop an official management plan and provide that crucial continuity so you always have a home base for your care.
Okay, with your quarterback in place, it is time to recruit your core players. These are the specialists who are going to tackle the different sides of chronic pain, because, as we know, it's way more than just a physical thing.
Your starting lineup, your absolute dream team, should include these 3 key specialists: a physical therapist, or PT, an occupational therapist, or OT, and a pain psychologist. Each one plays a totally unique and vital role.
So let's break down how they all fit together. Your physical therapist, they're focused on the body's mechanics, improving your mobility, your range of motion. Then you have the occupational therapist, who is super practical. They help you adapt everyday tasks and regain skills for work, for your hobbies, for just living your life. And then there's the pain psychologist, who is absolutely essential for managing that invisible weight, the thoughts, the emotions, and the behaviors that always come along with long-term pain.
Okay, now for what might be the most crucial part of this whole thing. How do you actually get access to this team? This is your playbook for advocating for yourself. It's all about learning to speak the language that the healthcare system actually understands. And this brings us to another huge mental shift. The goal of modern pain management, it's not just about getting your pain score from an 8 down to a 4. The real win, the real goal, is to improve your function and your quality of life. It's about what you can do today that you couldn't do last month. That's the metric that really matters.
This quote right here says it all. You've got to shift the conversation away from just describing your pain all the time. Instead, you focus on your functional goals, your ability to actually accomplish those goals. That becomes the real, tangible proof of your progress.
So how do you actually do this? Well, this is where SMART goals come in. And listen, this isn't just some self-help buzzword. This is your actual script. When you can present a clear, function-based SMART goal to your doctor, you are powerfully demonstrating the medical necessity for a referral to a PT or an OT or a psychologist.
Let's look at a quick example. Saying, I want to get into physical shape is, well, it's vague. Your doctor can't really do much with that. But look at the SMART goal. I want to be more active by walking twice a week for 30 minutes for the next 3 months so I can keep up with my grandkids. Wow, that is specific, it's measurable, and it's tied to something deeply meaningful in your life. A doctor hears that and can immediately see exactly how a physical therapist is medically necessary to help you achieve it.
So just to recap, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. When you frame your needs this way, you're not just describing a problem anymore. You are proactively presenting a solution, a clear, actionable plan that you want to achieve with their help. So let's tie this all together. By building a care team that you lead, and by using this playbook of functional, SMART goals, you are no longer just a passenger in your own healthcare journey. You are taking the driver's seat. You are navigating your own path to a better quality of life.
So I'll leave you with this call to action. Think about your own situation, your own goals for what you want to do. Who is the very first person you need to recruit and add to your cabinet to start making this happen?